Boruto Chapter 19 spoilers. Yeah, this is something we've been waiting for. First, the leaked Part 2 from the official website is just a panel that you might know as a flashback between Shinki and Araya before their tragedy in the desert against Matsuri. We don't know for sure what the context is between Shinki and Ryu about giving attention to Yodo, but there seems to be another motive between Yodo and Shinki. I can't guess what it is, whether it's love or something like that, but it definitely makes me curious. So what do you think, guys? And next, here are some leaks that will happen in Chapter 19, but before that, please like and subs, guys. Thanks. So, the leak starts with a disappointment that we can probably still understand. So far, leakers say that Momoshiki will not appear. I don't know how many more chapters it will take to see it, but certainly the next few chapters, Momoshiki will remain silent. After, in the previous chapter, Araya managed to destroy Ryu's Iron Sand technique that made them unable to move and their bodies seemed to be controlled by him, in Chapter 19, the story begins with a flashback between Yodo, Shinki, and Araya. I don't know, maybe this is the same as what was said at the beginning, or different, but the leaker said that the chapter began with a flashback. Oh yeah. Besides a flashback between Shinki and Araya, the leaker also said that this flashback is a continuation and connection of a technique that Araya used to destroy Ryu's Iron Sand seal. And that, of course, it's about a sword that became MVP because it saved Yodo from Sarada, who wanted to kill her because her body was controlled by Ryu's Iron Sand. And also after Araya saved Sarada and Yodo, they finally joined forces to defeat Ryu. But Ryu seemed to be serious and attacked them with a lot of Iron Sand. But Araya counterattacked with his sword so that the Iron Sand dissipated. And of course, after several of Ryu's Iron Sand techniques were broken by Araya's sword, Sarada started her turn by using Keiton to attack Ryu. But again, Ryu was able to defend with his Iron Sand shield. But even though Ryu managed to withstand Sarada's attacks, Mitsuki with his Sage Mode appeared from behind Ryu and blocked his movements. And then, with the perfect position and formation, Araya now used his sword to destroy Ryu. But it didn't work, and Ryu's body suddenly became a pile of Iron Sand and merged to form Ryu's body again. But it looks like their chemistry here is really good, guys. Because at the same time, Mitsuki landed an attack, and Sarada activated her Sharingan and used Chidori to destroy Ryu's body. But damn it, guys, this isn't enough. No matter how hard they attack to destroy Ryu's body, he always turns into Iron Sand again, and Chidori isn't enough to take him down. But before that, we return to Matsuri and also Konohamaru. After her previous chapter, Matsuri forced Konohamaru to clarify about who Mogi was. Matsuri seemed angry because why only Mogi could call him Konohamaru-chan. But with a situation that can be said to be in danger, it turns out that, on the other hand, we see Ida, who was watching Team 7 and Konohamaru at that time. Ida also saw that told Koji that Konohamaru's situation is likely if he will be devoured by Matsuri at any time. Boruto and Koji also asked about Sarada and the others who are currently fighting Ryu, and according to Ida, the Sarada team managed to survive, but the real problem right now is Konohamaru. Even with a really dangerous situation, Boruto intends to join and help him. But of course, Koji will not let Boruto go, and it is clear that whatever happens, Koji forbids Boruto to leave. On the other hand, guys, in a Shinju dimension, it turns out that Jura has returned. Previously, we knew that he had just gone to a bookstore in Konoha to buy some books, and it turns out our assumptions were completely off. Jura, who was solely focused on buying books, immediately returned to the Shinju dimension. According to a leaker, Jura was with Hidari and Mamushi, talking to each other about love. The leaker didn't fully explain the details, but one thing is certain, they were definitely discussing love. Oh yeah, guys, there is a lot more discussion about Matsuri, Konohamaru, and Shinju, but leaker will leave it as a summary. And then we're back to the fight, guys. After every attack from Sarada and her team was made to look worthless by Ryu, Araya once again wielded his sword to counter Ryu's ability to transform himself into Iron Sand. But before that, a surprise came from Ryu's cloak as he summoned several claw grimes, or Sumeka, from his cloak to assist him in defeating Sarada's team. The situation became more intense after several of those Sumeka appeared and attacked them. Mitsuki, using Sage Mode with his snake, tried to fight back, and SARADA used Fire Style to destroy the Sumeka forces, but unfortunately, the Sumeka kept coming, and their numbers grew larger. Until at this crucial moment, Ryu took advantage of a moment to attack Yodo using Sumeaka. From Yodo's blind spot, the Sumeka bit Yodo, so Araya, who saw it, prioritized Yodo's safety, and Araya used his sword to attack him. But unfortunately, Araya failed to cut him because his sword was stuck. And seeing the situation, Ryu used the opportunity to get rid of Araya's sword by teleporting Clawgrime back. And finally, Ryu's only problem was eliminated, and now they didn't have the Araya sword to fight Ryu's Iron Sand, so they were in big trouble. And this might be the last piece shared by the leaker. Matsuri says it's time to become one, Konohamaru-chan. End of the chapter. But one thing I would like to say is that this is in line with what I said earlier. In chapter 19, the leaker said that Kawaki was not in this chapter, which means that this is in line with the prediction that the slow pace will not be as fast for Kawaki to gain all of his potential power. But of course, this is still something to look forward to. There is no confirmation that Kawaki is really not in this chapter or not, but certainly the leaker said that Kawaki is not in this chapter. And of course, it's also about Konohamaru. Leakers say that this chapter contains a lot of discussions between the two of them. But for sure, Ada sees a possibility that Konohamaru could be devoured by Matsuri at any time. This could happen if Konohamaru fails to provide a reasonable explanation. Or the plot twist is that her instincts are similar to Hidari's, where in order to get all the answers and desires in his mind, he must devour Sarada. So far, the reactions between Hidari and Matsuri are really different when they see their target. With these possibilities, it's most likely that Matsuri will end up like Hidari, where they have to devour the ones they love to get answers and fulfill their desires. Oh yeah, guys, I used sentence adjustments without changing the meaning and intent of the leaker so that you can easily understand. And also, if the leaked image has come out, I will update as soon as possible. So, thanks to those of you who have supported this channel with likes and subs, I'm Nim. See you in the next leak. Bye bye, Data Bio.